Good morning. How we doing? We're on the tubes. How we doing? We've got Buck and Neko, hello. Scott's lurking for a meeting. We've got Butts, J-Pick, hello. Wasted Mind, Jesse, Marion, hello. How we all doing? I know Carbine was in here and lurking. Ravenlord, hello. Phil, hello. How we doing? Will, hello. How are you? So we are going to be working on Chat Looks Weird and Stretched. Oh, no, it does. God dang it. What I did was I wanted to add our reference picture down here at the bottom. And apparently the way I did the chat makes it look weird. I'm going to leave it because we can still read it. I don't feel like messing with it. But the plan is, yeah, to paint that boy right there. So I didn't want to bring in any of the narrative stuff, but I did find this photo and crop it down. This is kind of what I picked out to do for our Crimson Crocodile. So, decided to pull in... I wanted some contrast. So the other photos, they're like an off-white, and it felt kind of boring. This one had some cool contrast and some cool colors. And as I was airbrushing him, it started to feel kind of like a sea creature. So we went with it. Is that fingers? It is. Yeah, he has fingers all down his spine. And coming out his chest. So we have a finger crocodile today. But this is the Crimson Crocodile. He is the first monster from the Gambler's Chest expansion. So if you're going to go out for your hunt, this would be the first one. If you guys want to see the rest of the critters, the unboxing is here on YouTube, so you can check that out. But yeah, we're going to kind of wing it today. I don't have any other plans other than what I've airbrushed so far. We'll be obviously bringing in more of that to bring in some contrast here. We'll work on his cute little derpy face that I love so much. And yeah, that's the plan today. How are you guys? What are we up to? Jack got crimsoned by the Crocorock. That's right. I had to squish you to get him in. So what this is, if you like this this color, I did Screamer Pink. This is actually Brains Pink from Reaper. Is that kind of pale pinky you see? And then I actually did go back a little bit of Fair Skin as a bit of a highlight. I think we are gonna go up to a little bit of an off-white, but we're gonna wing it. And I think I'll probably put some purple into our Screamer Pink. And that's all we got. How are you guys? What are we working on today? Oh, he's a man. Ew. His face deeply reflects the thoughts I have about the amount of fingers. Blah. Blah. Riot, hello, how are you? Too many fingers, nowhere near enough hands. All of these, like some of these are individually put on too, is the fun part with assembly. Oh, that one actually, it came a little loose. Oh, it just shifted while it was gluing. But yeah, some of those are individual pieces, which was fun. Got to put all that together. But yeah, let's just dive in. Let's just go. I see a theme with the owl and the lizard. Yes, that was part of it too. I was happy with how that turned out. It, frankly, it freaked a lot of people out. Which is exactly what I'm going for. And yeah, just figured more of that, please. More of that. But says, did not see a single gator in Florida, so this is good. Now you get this gator. Now you get this one. I would pay channel points to show the owl, but I can't do that here. No, unfortunately not. Tony, hello, welcome in. How are ya? But yeah, how is everyone doing today? What have we got going on? I'm gonna get the rest of this tail before I start shading. With the airbrushing, I wasn't able to get this side. So I'll just color this in real quick. More of a screamer pink. If you're not freaking them out, you're doing it wrong. Exactly. We're here for maximum freak out. I get to post Slender Man. We got our goofy gator here. That's what we're here for. Let's see, last night we got more of the decals on the salamanders. I did a gloss coat over the ones that were done, so now they get their matte coat and they are done. And then getting the kind of second round, which is Vulcan, the Contemptors, this last Impulsor. And that's it. And then they're done. They're almost done. But yeah, tonight is matte coats over the gloss coats. Seal in all those decals. Isaiah, hello, welcome in. How are you? I was just talking about your salamanders. And how round one is going to be done tonight, and then the kind of the ones that were a little behind get finished tomorrow and Friday. I hesitate because I don't know how long Vulcan's going to take. But he's in there too. And then we go to photos. Finger crocodile, that's right. What do you think of my finger crocodile? How are you? What you up to today? But yeah, that's my whole day today, is this guy and then salamanders. And as much as I can get done. While things are curing, I'll work on my Emperor's Children bases and try and get those done. So those are my goals for today. I'm gonna ask, chat, how is Starter Box Challenge coming? How we doing? We feeling good? We're a little over halfway now. How we feeling? How we doing? I'm a fan. Oh, crocodiles are your favorite animals? I really like this monster. I feel like of the ones we got, like, clearly there's some huge, very scary things in this box, but I don't know, there's something about him I really like. Just his little design. What do you think of my finger crocodile? That's what she said. Mary says, I'm printing a texture roller for my new Gobbo models. Want to really lean into the temple and the jungle scheme, but I need a template for it. Doing pretty great. It wasn't gone for this weekend. I would be finishing. You're on a good pace though, which is awesome. I think once I can get my bases figured out, I'll feel better, and then I'll feel like I am also kind of on pace. It's taking a bit from me. I need to thin this even more. Jeez. Okay, there we go. That's better. I lost a little bit of my shading when I tried to get the fingers airbrushed. So I'm trying to add that back in here real quick. Never accept a challenge till you'll fail because of Baldur's Gate 3. I know, I had that moment last night of, do I keep working? Do I play Baldur's Gate? Do I do a little both? I ended up looking through anime figures and I finally ordered some so that we can do a repaint. So I ordered a Vegeta and another Piccolo. I like the more animal ones. I think I do too. For Kingdom Death. I think I do too. I'm a little biased in that I just love animal minis to start with, but I think I do too. The blushing owl is one of my favorites. Like one of my favorite sculpts from them. Trying to think what other Termagant says. Bulk painting, success for me alone. Yeah. That's awesome. Glad we're learning here. I think something like the starter box challenge and just seeing how much you can do like goes a long way. Uh-oh, frames? Uh-oh. Dang it. See what we got here. I have zero drop frames, so it is YouTube. We lost a few. That's weird. I don't know why. Everything on my end is good, so I guess it's a YouTube thing. I even went to low latency instead of the ultra low to see if that does anything. I guess we're still having... Well, pixely now. What the heck? I didn't do anything. I'm gonna give it a second and see if it evens out here. Is it blushing because it's bashful and has a secret crush that I can never confess to since I can't speak English? The only like lore we have for the blushing owl is that it looks at its reflection and blushes. That's all I've got. Hey Gallows, welcome in. How are ya? Drop quality on my end. Okay, froze for a sec, but it's all good for me now. Okay, I don't know. I changed my side when I went live to try and prevent some of that, but it looks like we're still having issues. Because I remember when we were on the ultra low, you guys were getting buffering, so I switched to just low. Looks like we still get buffering. Well, hello, how are you? What do you think of my finger, Crocodile? Hello. It cries out who, because it's asking who will ever love it. Me. Me. I will love it. I do love it. I do love it. My little owl. Okay, I think we're good, so I'll go back here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Callus, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. We are working on, this is the Crimson Crocodile from the Gambler's Chest from Kingdom Death. It is my first beastie from the big box to start working on. I'm pretty excited. We're going in and kind of reinforcing what we did with airbrush last night. Auto quality decided after the blip to drop to 144, which is not great. No, that's not great. Will says, I think I want to deep fry him and devour his mini crocodile bites, aka fingers. Gator though. It's pretty good. You may be onto something. As much as I love the gator, you may be onto something here. What are you up to today, Will? Vegeta, welcome in. How are ya? My crocodile has an unusual mane. He does. He does. Oops, all fingers edition. How are ya? Oops, all fingers. Let's see, Callus is working at the local game store on a slow Wednesday. I should be painting. Are you able to paint there? I know at our local, if it's slow, they're usually up there painting. Either store copies or their own stuff. Manually set to 1080. Okay, so if you guys have the quality dip, it sounds like you can manually set it back to where it was. But yeah, I don't know what would have caused that other than YouTube being squirrely on us. I didn't do anything else. Ravenlord says 144 is just the number of fingers on the gator. It's a lot. It's a lot. I want to bring a little bit more up to his face. I don't want to go too crazy. I think doing a little bit along the spine will be good. I'm having to thin this down quite a bit so it's not too overwhelming. Oh, in fact, I'm mostly supposed to. Gotcha. We're just not feeling it today. I understand that completely. I do this full time, and sometimes I don't want to paint either. I swear, we are the same human. You're just the variant that's tiny, female, ace, really good at painting, lives in Texas, is married to Scott. So, not that many differences, really. I'm you, for real. For real, for real. Just like me. Not that many differences. I've got too many projects now. What should you be working on? What project have we got? Same question to all of chat. What projects do we have that we're working on? I've got this and salamanders today. With meal gear and gambler's chest, I'm looking forward to fried blushing 10-piece. With all the herbs and spices. Yeah, yeah. Crack is cool. I'm excited to see people start painting the Gambler. I am terrified to get that together. It's like 5 sprues. Of, like 3 of them are all the bodies. Him and Atlas. I'm terrified but excited to get started on. I feel like maybe I should go ahead and build it, since would be good content, you know? Gotta think of the content. Just like me, for real, no cap on jaw. For real. Use the same picture meme. Yep, it's the same picture. Let's see, I'm doing well enough. My tabletop RPG group had to cancel, continuing some ogre swordsman painting, or sorry, I keep goofing that up. Swordswoman painting instead. Long response from needing nuts to breed, so I could white nice. All good. I saw you were trying to decide colors on the swordswoman. Did we decide? I kind of like the idea of the red and yellow to kind of set her apart, but still go with the army. I don't know if you had decided, but that sounded like a kind of a cool idea. Depending on how different you want to go. I'm excited to see with what you go with. Anyone else have some fun projects today? Corporate needs you to see the difference between these 2 pictures. They can't. It's the same. The same. For real. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back and highlight some of this back up, but I really want this in the recesses and stuff. Not doing a project, we're working on Own D&D campaign, the next arc. Nice. This is the family game. Can you tell I just love the idea of a family game? I still want to talk my mom into doing a one-shot. She is not a gamer, but I think she would enjoy running around as an elf for a little bit. Oh no, Phil says Project Antibiotics is all I have right now. I'm sorry. I hope that you're feeling better here soon. Got a few people in the community not feeling great. I hope that everyone's feeling better here soon. My current project is getting less sick. Jazzy in the same boat. Let's see, Callus has got 40k Leviathan box, but 2 Tyranid halves. Traded the Space Marines, gotcha. Rebasing 30 Termagants, 20 Hormagaunts. Painting 30 Rubric Marines, but purple instead of blue for my 1,000 Suns. Love that. We love purple in this chat. I've been working on some purple myself with Emperor's Children. They've been a lot of fun. Hoping I can get their bases done today, so I can see just overall color scheme, how it works with that base. Because if it helps to lighten them up a little bit, then I'm going to be golden. If it doesn't, then we have some hard decisions to make. If it doesn't, I'm in trouble. But since I tried so hard to push the family game, Mrs. Bus has been a holdout. Even for like a one-shot. I mean, if she's straight up not interested, then that's one thing. But if it wasn't like a big time commitment, maybe? I don't know. I want to do like a Christmas one-shot with my mom. Since we're all over there for holiday anyway. I think it'd be fun. Alright, so I don't know about fun projects, but we broke the CNC machine yesterday again. Thankfully, China just got back to us, and we fixed it. Good, glad it's fixed. Okay, so the secondary project is wait for replacement parts from Secret Labs. Oh, they did get back to you then? Settle for running games for Mini Butts and her friends. To be fair, I think Mini Butts has got it on lock, from what I've heard. Sounds like some fun games. I'm learning how to make molds to recast parts. Not for production, but to hopefully do something cool. Yeah. Yeah. That is good knowledge to have. For sure. Yeah, we're gonna need some purple in here soon. A few 3D printed minis need painted for a Core and Blood Bowl team. House Stalak minis trained for Necromunda. Dragon starter set for Conquest needs finish 2. I'm giggling because I could make a similar list. I won't. I'll spare all of you. And Chaos Legionaries for Kill Team. My immediate list is the Emperor's Children. I want to keep bringing on Gambler's Chest because I need to paint my Kingdom now. And then obviously commissions will be in and out. I have to build some Eldar tomorrow. After the salamanders are all signed off. Guy in my game runs a family game for all his cousins. That's awesome. Sending new parts for the chair, awesome. Glad to hear that. I know that their customer service is pretty good as long as you have like all of your receipts and things like that. Good to go. So glad they got back to you. I'm gonna have to come back and do more highlighting than I was anticipating, but that's okay. That's okay. Choosing to believe that means it's Harlequin time. I agree. I almost asked when you said it was paint day if that meant Harlequin day. But I didn't wanna put pressure on Harlequins. We'll be here for at least the 2 hours. We'll see how Sadie does. Sometimes it's tough since Scott's in the office today. We'll see how she's doing. Would like to do the full 3. Reapray, hello, how are you? Send pics and serial number, and they were like, man, that's messed up. Sending you a new one. Yeah, from what I've heard, they're pretty good about it. I haven't had to do it myself, but... Reapray, do you like my finger crocodile? Oh, my Harlequins, what? Wait, buds. I'm pretty sure you've got yours to work on. Oh, wait. How did this happen? Alright, so before we come clean all that up, I'm gonna put some more shading in here. Let's work on all these fingers. Yay! I'm gonna go with their Screamer Pink, try and add a little contrast, a little separation. You're on the lewd tube, but it's a finger croc instead of booba. You want to paint one? It's fun. It's a fun mini. I hope that if anyone else is waiting on Gambler's Chest, it arrives soon. Because there's so much fun stuff in it. We will have Ludba on Sunday, though. So if you're here for pinups with Kingdom Death, that'll be over on Twitch. But Sunday, we're going to have the Pinup Dung Ball. Which I think is a choice of words not many people get to say. I got her primed yesterday, so she needs a zenithal. I'll probably do the skin tones before we start, but then she'll be good to go. Let's enter a pack where if we both ever finish Harlequins, something happens. Let's see, I'm trying to think what the something happens would be. What would be a good reward for finishing Harlequins? And yesterday we were talking tattoos. I mean... Ooh, en route to Gamescom on Sunday. Nice. I hope that that's fun. Where is that again? I'm sorry. I don't remember where that is. Girls, welcome in. How are ya? So many fingers. So many. What you up to today? I think we could fit a few more. What do you think? Get hand owl and finger crocodile together. The tail is pretty, thank you. Yeah, so the idea is, and I put that's why the chat looks weird. It's because I didn't size it correctly. This is from the book, and it's kind of the picture I liked the best, so I'll go in for that. Also, as I was airbrushing it, it's kind of started to feel like a sea creature with the colors and kind of like the albino kind of color to it. So decided to go with it. I've seen people doing all sorts of colors for him, but this is the one I like the best, so we're going with it. Oh man, tattoos, that's a great idea. I know. We had a friend come in yesterday who hasn't streamed on Twitch in a while, but apparently he's gotten like 8 tattoos in the past few months, and I am trying to get my arm ready to go get mine, because mine is workout related. And now I really want it. I'm going like full gym bro mode now. It's like we're only gonna do arms so I can get my tattoo. That's in Germany. Okay, I couldn't remember. Thank you. That'll be fun. It's a very body horror genre, I think. Yeah. Kingdom Death has a fair amount of that. Yeah. It's fun. I think it's fun and interesting. I understand not everyone's about it, but that's right. Let's go. I got, oh, you've been on vacation. I got some adjustable dumbbells because I needed more weight. So my next arc, I think, begins right now. I think Repray very kindly sent me some stuff on creatine. I think I am going to go ahead and pick it up. I was kind of on the fence. I think it's time to go. Give it a shot. Give it a try. I think we do it. Is it a set tracker? Like a tattoo of workouts and places to track sets with hash marks? I'm not getting anything like that, no. I'm getting more anime. Well, just that's a good reward, right? Treat yourself. One day you'll get tattoos too? I'm just laughing for the week that we all just go get them. I have one and one forever. Once this arm is, you know, looking good, I'm gonna go get him. Creatine, I think we're gonna do it, Repray. I was like leaning no, but now I'm leaning yes. So I think I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna try it. The weights weren't enough. This is serious business. That's right. Alright, so I didn't realize I need to stretch before a simple walk, but it seems to prevent my calves from getting super tight. When I started doing my treadmill riot, same thing. My calves were killing me when I started. And still every now and then if I'm not good about stretching, which I have been better about. I'm going to report back to chat here. I've been better about stretching. I haven't had any more leg issues. But yeah, when you first get started, it's going to be rough. Do your stretches. Potassium can help with like cramping and the tight muscles. But yeah, I had the same thing, right? It hurts. It hurts real bad for a little bit. So definitely make sure you get that stretch in. I'm abysmal at remembering to stretch. Yeah. I think I'm I was in that same boat with Riot where I'm like, I'm not doing anything super strenuous. I don't need to like, what am I stretching for? But no, you need to. You need to. Just warming the muscles up. But yeah, I'm gonna try and be better about it. I feel like today's gonna be all shading. I mean, that's kind of all he is, if I'm honest. It's a lot of shading and then going back to highlight all these fingers. It's just kind of what this project is, honestly. And then eyeballs. You got eyeballs to do, too. You need to decide what color eyeballs he's gonna have. We collectively as a society don't realize just how rough our computer lifestyle has been on our legs and backs. Yes. When I started doing my tracking for like what I'm eating and how many steps, realizing that sitting here doing this full time and how much I wasn't moving was eye-opening. That was a big like click moment. It's like, oh, No wonder I'm... no wonder I'm having a hard time here. If you're the same, if you're at your computer all day. Why stretch when I can start climbing instead? Yeah. The human body is a marvel of engineering. An absolute clunker at the same time. Yep, be sure to take care of it. That was my big takeaway when I was doing my neuroscience in college. It's just like, wow, I can't believe it can do all this stuff. And it's like, well, why can't it do the simple things? Come on now, body. Meet us somewhere in the middle here. I'm still the most athletic of all of our groups. We go somewhere, I'm told to slow down. I barely move, y'all. Glossy things on desk reflecting sun into my eyeballs, oh no. Let's see, what else is going on? Ordered my figures last night, so as soon as those come in, we're gonna try and animate figure repaint here on the old YouTubes. Once I can get settled and have a week, we can start. I've been watching other people on YouTube that do anime repaints, trying to kind of gather some stuff that they do. It's basically the same. It's just a matter of getting the paint to lay down really, really, really smooth. But a lot of the paints and stuff they're using are the same. What else? Feel bad. My life is basically finishing Salamanders this week. And building Kingdom Death's been fun. I'm glad the box is here and we can work on it. Well, that's basically my life here this week. What have you guys got going on? And then D&D this weekend, which I'm looking forward to. Get both the, my Greek campaign and Strahd this week, so. I have to figure out snackies for the Strahd game. Gotta have snackies. Chat, what's your favorite thing to snack on while you're gaming? What should I get for D&D here? I try not to pick up anything too messy, just because we've got books and dice and all that good stuff, but what do you guys like to do? I found out my group really loves popcorn, so I'm trying to keep that on, like, on hand. Cashew nuts? Mm-hmm. Xenophorus, hello. Pizza flavored Pringles. Scott loves those. Welcome in. How are you today? Pringles are good. I do love some Pringles. Cheez-Its, Twizzlers, popcorn, all good. Cheez-Its also very good. Chex Mix is the other one my group devours. It's one of those where I turn around, the bowl's just gone. Creatine and protein. So it just sits down, just ready to go. Ready to D&D. Cheez-Its and Twizzlers are both low finger messiness, yeah. I always try and don't like to have anything too messy. I was trying to keep it to like snack things, but one of our friends that comes over is a foodie and he likes to cook. So every now and then, like last week, he did chicken wings, and they were very good. But I feel bad when he wants to bring a bunch of stuff over. But it is nice every now and then. Straws, you need blood, just a bowl of it. I used to run a Star Wars game, and I always have a can of Pringles and a Coke Zero. For last session, all 6 of my players brought me a can of Pringles and a Coke Zero. That's adorable. Also, Coke Zero is the best. It's helping me with my diet quite a bit. It's the best. whenever I just need a little something carbonated. It's great. Munchie mix, but that's a mess. Should eat more oh, I love walnuts. So I'm iron deficient. Walnuts are basically an iron supplement, but they get old as a snack fast. They kind of do, yeah. I love them, but there's definitely like, I'll have a bunch, and then I just don't want them again for a while. Walnuts are good, yeah. Guy brought some donut holes last time? That's a good idea. Exalted, hello, how are you? Dabbing on in. We're working on Finger Crocodile today. How are you? I was asking chat what our favorite gaming snacks are, because I have to decide for D&D this weekend. They're not getting my sour gummies, I'll say that. They're mine. We also get dinner together right before we play to keep snacking to Mum. That's a good idea. We're here to play games, not play games. Gummies, damn it. Well, I mean, I can get them some, I guess. And then, you know, just if another one for me falls in the cart. Oh, no. I could get them some. It was also a D&D game where we'd play till like 1 a.m., go to IHOP for waffles. That's a good idea, too. Waffles. I haven't had waffles in forever. Ever since the whole gluten-free thing. Waffles sound good. Getting dinner, eating together beforehand gets a lot of socializing out before the game starts. Yeah, we do a bit of that usually when we're getting the food and stuff together. Then we'll dive in for the game itself. A share bag and then one bag personal. Exactly. Yeah. Like if I get gummies, I'll just get another one. They don't need to know. They're not in here. They don't need to know. What you up to, JJ? Exalted. I like big boxes of Aldi brand Cheez-Its. Big bad, oh, pita chips and pretzels. We do that with hummus sometimes. That's very good. That's another one they tend to destroy pretty quickly. Chips and salsa is another one. It's also real easy. Carrots and hummus. Maybe I just do a hummus tray. That does sound good. I did give them a chance to request something. If they don't get back to me, they're getting hummus. That way I can have my healthy stuff too. In the quest for swollenness, I can chow down too then. Pretzels, chip and dip. I think that's what I'll do. Hummus and guac tray sounds awesome. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if they don't get back to me, that's what I'm doing. Thanks, chat. That was helpful. Thank you. How is Strahd going? We're so close to... Oh, we've had... No. We are nowhere near you. So please no spoilers. No, we can only play every other week, and if we have to cancel, it basically means a month where we don't get to play. Because we can't... My brother has it set up with work where he gets every other Saturday to be off. So if we cancel, we can't like reschedule for the next week. So we're barely in it. There's also in a game where the DM didn't allow booze at the table. I bought a 6-pack of Guinness cans, made new labels that just said water in big bold letters. That's interesting. No booze at the table. That's like my friend that's the foodie. We get different beers to try together. That's like a big thing for us. I would be sad if we couldn't get to do that. I like your approach though. Waiting for work to end to get back to painting. Super motivated finish. Let's go. They were looking so good. I think we've got a few people who are getting close. I saw Honor First is doing really well. His Dark Angels are coming along. Who else did I see? Bill had a lot of progress on the orcs, I saw. I'm really tired of shading. Might have to highlight here for a little bit. This is just so much shading for him to do. Because I wanted to keep the nice bright colors with the airbrush. So we're gonna go back and shade quite a bit. I know that you guys understand, but for anyone new coming in, like, what is she doing? Well, that's what we're doing. Oh, we also started 2+ years before you. Oh, okay, I thought you had started it sooner than that. Like, more recently, sorry. That's awesome, though. Glad that you're still playing, getting through it. I remember Chris tried the other day. I was shocked it was only levels 1 through 10. Mm-hmm. Some bad experience with booze at the table. I'll try and stay away from it. Interesting. Guess it depends on the group, right? Like, we have a few beers, and that's it. We don't do anything crazy. I know some people go a little nuts with it, but ours is just to go along with our snacks. We like to do like a little variety pack and try it out. Everything is fine, you good? Oh, yes. All is well, JPEG. All is well. First time I opened on, he was like, what's that? I was like, water. I poured it into a beer stein. The one part of Nikki Swole's time is my arms are really bad right now. This side's not so bad, but having to paint with this one is hurting. The Screamer Pink is difficult to water down. Maybe I should get a medium for this. It's just a very strong color, which I love, but I only need a little bit right now. We had some people that polish a bottle of wine each and get rough, or a half a bottle of whiskey. One guy would get 6 tall boys and fall asleep in the couch mid-session. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, we don't party that hard. No, not for D&D anyway. Yeah, I could see that. That makes sense. Not the right time to be doing that. Good old dom-doms, that's right. That makes sense. I dropped some creatine. Oh, into the Discord for you. Thank you, Reaper. I appreciate that. I will take a look here. When I stop spending all my money on anime figures, I'll get some creatine. Space Iguana, hello! You found the YouTubes. Welcome in, friend. We're working on Finger Crocodile. What are you up to? And an Earbright, hello, how are you? How's the day going? Oh, okay, sorry. My OBS is telling me I can still go up on my bitrate, which I thought I had changed, but I guess I just changed it for Twitch, so look at that later. Those are rough sessions. We don't explicitly ban booze at the table. We don't play with some of those people. Made it clear it wasn't cool to others, yeah. If you're there to play, make sure you can in fact play. Everybody says, good, have a nice fast new internet. I'm a bit tired, that's all. I can live with that trade-off. Congrats on new internet, that's exciting. Hope you're zooming all over the place today. Yeah, welcome in. We're just working on our big derpy boy. I love him so. I hopefully get to play him here soon. See if I can sweet talk Scott into playing a little bit of Kingdom Death with me. If I don't make him do the settlement stuff, maybe he'll give it a shot with me. I'd like to try some of these new beasties. He just really hates doing the settlement part. Connor says, I took today off because I had 2 appointments. Conveniently, they didn't know one of them was 2 hours after work ends, so I gotta work on Blood Bowl or the Gobos today. Good planning there. Good planning. I saw one was done. Well done. Enjoy paint day. We're just doing a ton of shading on him right now. That's what I've got. Paging the table will share, a bottle of mead. The one guy has a single tall boy now. Keep going back to this one friend. He just really loves food and drink. He will make his own mead. So he's actually brought a bottle, and he'll name it like after the D&D group. So like his, like he'll make custom labels for it, and it'll be based on the group. It's really cute. But he loves doing stuff like that. Speaking of the YouTubes, thank you everyone who's been joining for the live streams like today. Thank you to everyone who's been rolling the VODs. We are over halfway to getting emotes on here. And that's memberships, the super chats, emotes, all that good stuff that we're kind of used to over on Twitch. So we're over halfway toward that. We are also getting close to halfway of the watch hours for partner, which is the main goal. So that's super exciting. Thank you so much, everyone who's been tuning in, watching the VODs. The numbers keep going up, so thank you so very much to everyone running those in the background during the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'll keep posting. Usually we get like a big jump after the live streams, and I like to post those in the Discord. So if you're interested in those, I've been throwing them in the stream announcements thread. You can kind of see our numbers slowly tick up. It's kind of fun. I'm wondering if I add brown to white primer. I can get close enough to primer on these Warcaster minis. Oh, to match what's already there. I've only got about 80 goblins and 10 wolf riders left to prep. Then on to priming. Hopefully getting on paint this weekend finally. Jay says, once we finish Strahd, I'm going to make, a red velvet cake, yes. Oh, you have a still, Kellis? That's cool. Apparently if you watch videos in 2 times speed, it still counts for full time since you do to view the whole video. That's pretty neat. But yeah, thank you everyone who's been doing that. Numbers go up. And then I am obviously going to keep working on videos myself, so. The unboxing seems to be going pretty well. And then yeah, learning that a lot of people are looking for Titanicus, so trying to decide if I bring on my little warhounds and do a little Titanicus action on here. Homebrewing is a fun hobby. It loses its shine when you stop drinking, though, I can imagine, yeah. I've got a big pile of equipment I keep meaning to sell. Gonna brew some more kombucha soon. What kind of chaos is Nikki at 2 times speed? Only one way to find out. Alright, so the other creepy part, and unfortunately you can't see it once it's kind of together. Inside the fingers are like faces. So kind of like the stone faces you see on bases and stuff for Kingdom Death. There's actually faces underneath all the fingers. And I'm going to go ahead and do the darker for that to help the fingers stand out. So it'll be our Screamer Pink and our purple down there as well. And I want to do this now so we can do any touch-ups as we highlight the fingers. Titans, you say? I think I'm gonna like grab, here's my thought. You guys can help me YouTube plan here. My thought is to pull out the ones that I've already done. Kind of go over my paint scheme. Show off the decals, that kind of stuff. And then show my warhounds that I've almost done. Maybe do like a little sped up paint. Like montage almost. In it. Just so it's like a proper length video. That's kind of my thought. But yeah, apparently the people who are on my YouTube are searching for Titanicus. Like, it keeps blowing up in my search things. Oh good, so it's double body horror. Yeah, it's body horror holding in the rest of the body horror. It's great. There's a texture roller I found that's very relevant for the creepiness. Its face is flattened on the floor in huge numbers. There's I've seen one where it's all the stone faces. I'm seeing if this base has it so I can show you guys. Yeah. So if it's like that, it's probably specifically for Kingdom Death. Because a lot of the bases have this, and people will do the roller just so everything matches in the box. Because some of the like big boss monsters don't have that. But here's another example. So yeah, if you found it, it's probably for the Kingdom Death people. Bomb! And then yes, we can add in war horn noises. It'll be great. That's how I get the views. It's the horn noises. It's the same thing, yeah. So it's people doing that for the bases. It's because this game is real good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I think I might have to put something together if it's gonna keep blowing up on my little search page. Give the people what they want, etc., etc. Oh, you've got Battletech too? I could be priming them now. I mean, if that's exciting and you're supposed to be painting. I say follow that. For sure. Okay, I didn't want that much on the finger. What am I searching over and over again? Titanicus, apparently. Will, what are you doing today? What you got? In here just screaming at me. I am back with fried chicken. Yum. Enjoy. That's what you're doing today. Love it. Jealous. Jealous. I sit here and shade 1,000 fingers. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. It's gonna be really cool when it's all done. It's just really kind of annoying at the moment. Will eats out so much, it seems. Will's a busy boy. Throw some my way, please. And we all want the chicken. Give chicken. Alright, this one's kind of tricky. Under the fingers. Annoyed that I also have to come back probably with our purple after this, but that's okay. Will is feasting, right? Bulgogi, fried chicken, back to back. Well, Nikki toils away in the finger mines or eating chicken. It's just not fair, is it? It's just not fair. You also... Chat. Thought we were cool. Where's my chicken? I thought we were cool. Chicken fingers? Eh? It's true, since Cassidy couldn't be with me on my actual birthday, I get a birthday week. Always take the birthday week. Yeah, I also take a birthday week. It's like, Scott, I want to do this. He's like, meh, meh, meh. I'm like, it's my birthday. And then it still doesn't work, but I try. I do try. It's my birthday. Gosh, getting all these fingers in the way. Do nuggies for lunch or dinner? That's true. We did throw just like some chicken strips in the oven last night for dinner. That was pretty good. So I guess I did get chicken. Just not, you know, fancy go out for chicken. Just normal chicken. Tonight, I think I'm going to try a new recipe. It is ground turkey, green beans, peppers, and then a like Thai chili sauce over rice. I'm going to try that out because I like all of those things. So I'm going to smush them together and see how that goes. Get all my protein. If it's good, I'll report back. I don't believe that Scott sounds like that. He absolutely does. I don't care. I'm gonna have a birthday month, not a day or a week this year. Do it. Do it. Thai chili sauce sounds yum, yes. Always good. So yeah, if it's good, I'll throw it in the old Discord. If it's bad, I'll let you guys know. I have a feeling it'll be good though. I think that's the plan tonight. Just want to try something new. It's nice trying out new recipes and stuff. The more things I can find to like meal plan and just have on hand makes things a lot easier for me. Go long, Yeats chicken. Go, 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 your brain. Alright, there's that. That does help with the fingers standing out. Alright, I think the plan is I want to kind of finalize the shading for here. And we start highlighting all that, so we at least have a what the end game is going to look like, even if I can't get to all that today. At least have a section that looks good. And not kind of half done like it does right now. I want one section looking a little nicer. As birthdays continue a phenomena of inflation, let's remember the birthday, the forgotten celebration that lasts a day. It's now a week, with rumors that people are celebrating birthday months, which leads to scientists theorizing that one day there'll be birthday years. Who knows what'll happen? If anyone were to do it, it'll be me. I absolutely milk them. Oh my goodness, I hear a big truck, and I'm wondering if it's my delivery. I'm gonna give this early headphone warning in case it is. If it is mine, Sadie will probably go nuts. So, headphone users, beware. We'll see here. So far, so good. Well, maybe not. Okay. Good for stream, but also where's my thing? Alright, there's that. We'll shade the fingies, and then we'll start some highlighting. What delivery are we getting? My orange piccolo. He's finally here after being lost in apparently a shipping container for a long time. I ordered him a while back. Now he will be here. The trajectory of society is rough. Grab that joy absolutely everywhere you can. Big, big, big agree. If that means celebrating your birthday for a week, by God, do it. Do it. Orange piccolo. Yep. Yep, yep. I'm very excited. Yeah, it's from the news movie. Why is he orange? You'll have to see. I can actually let you know if you'd like. It's essentially just his next form. He got a power boost with the new movie. Which was much deserved, IMO. Unlike the other one. Alright, there's one side of Fingy shaded. Let's go to the other side. Went Sumer name. Kind of. Again, yeah. Kind of. Yeah, you got power boost. New form. I'll throw it in the Discord when he gets here, Will, so you can see him. You hear about the dev who replied to complaints about the difficulty of Apocalypse and Remnant 2. It's called Apocalypse, not I get 3 orange slices and a participation. I hadn't. I'll be honest, I haven't followed a lot of Remnant stuff because I've not played it. Even a mechanism of transformation. Piccolo does. Okay. The movie's been out a year. I'm going to talk about it. He basically went to Shenron to ask for his power to be unlocked. And Shenlong said, okay, yeah, I can do that. And I'll throw in a little extra, is what he said. And then we got a new form. So working with Shenlong, he got an update. Now people want the default difficulty to be called I get 3 orange slices and a participation medal. Piccolo upgrade, yep. Yep, he is extra pickly now. Extra pickles, please. Speaking of movies, I went to see Barbie with the Missus on Saturday. It was so good, I have heard. I need to... We're bad about the theater, but I would like to see it when it comes to, like, streaming. I've heard it's very good. I'm glad you got to go. We'll see it eventually. Alright, there. Let's work on his horrifying little face for a little bit. Let's work on this for a bit. You don't wait, it sounds... It's a fun movie. It's a Piccolo movie, yeah. I don't believe it? Okay, well when he comes, I'll show you. I will show you my mans. Hey Beer League, welcome in. Happy to catch one of your YouTube streams. Thank you so much for coming to check it out. I'm sorry I have this horrifying finger crocodile for while you do. Welcome in, how are you? This is the Crimson Crocodile from Kingdom Death. We're doing a lot of shading today. But the color scheme I picked is from the actual rulebook. So that's the reference I'm kind of working off of and why I went with this scheme. But yeah, we're going to work on his derpy little face here for a little bit. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Makes me wonder when Haunted Mansion... Oh, is coming to streaming? You have me thinking what, like, streaming things I'm looking forward to. Chat, what are we looking forward to with TV shows, streaming, anything? Anything coming up we're excited for? I think I'm kind of waiting for Castlevania. That's the one I'm excited for. I googled it against my better judgment. Sorry, one second. On my screen, there is the little thing where you can put like the heart or the 100 or like the reaction things, but it covers up part of my my text, and I hate it. Forehead and eyebrows thicker than bowl oatmeal. Hello. Putting together the remainder of my Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol box. I think I told you. Yeah. We found the instructions wrong. Yes. They're awful, is what they are. I'm glad you're getting the rest of it together. It is, the box is a pain in the ass. I feel bad. Like, I think part of it with streaming is just realizing how many people are just getting into the hobby. And then if that's your first experience, like, I just feel awful. Other kits are not that bad. I don't know why that one is so messed up. But I'm glad you're getting through it here. Heartstopper Season 2 just came out? Hey, what is Heartstopper? What'd that? Well, I go back and now we'll clean our little crocodile back up. For my Chaos Space Marines, I decided to do the basing to see if it's going to lighten them up enough to where I like it. So mine are in the middle of basing right now. I finally got the second layer of PVA glue to secure all the sand, because I just do the sand on my bases. Fast and cheap. So I got that. So now they can be primed and I can start airbrushing and get them kind of finished up here. Took me a little bit. Mrs. Spots loves the Heartstopper comic. She says the show is pretty okay adapting. Okay, so it's a comic. It's a delightful queer teen romance show on Netflix. Tons, and I mean tons of queer representation. We love to see it. Okay. I don't have Netflix anymore, but I'll have to try and find that somewhere else. Because I need to find somewhere where I can watch Castlevania at some point too, when that is out. So Season 2 is better than the first. It's extremely queer, but also is at low stakes and cozy. I hate that that heart is in my way. Let's see if there's a way I can turn that off. YouTube, please. Stop blocking my chat. I love when they go live and it's like, make sure you're like engaging with your chat, but we're gonna put this giant thing in the middle of where you can see. Thanks, YouTube. To be fair, it's on the OBS scene, so maybe it's an OBS thing. I love Season 1, so I'm excited to see what Season 2 has to offer. Well, good. Glad that is out then. Yeah, not heard of it. I'll have to check it out. Find a place to watch it. Because Netflix isn't getting my money. I wonder if we should start, like, inside of his mouth, too. If we keep rocking the pinks, if we go for... I think a red would probably be a good idea, just to break it up a little bit. I think it's also red in the art, as opposed to the pink. Sad June, welcome in. Thank you so much. What's your plan for its base? That's a good question. I don't know just yet. I'm not big on basing. It's not my favorite thing to do. So I'll probably try and keep it pretty simple. But thank you. How are you today? Is there anything you're working on? He's a cool beastie. I'll probably see if there's anything in the artwork that I want to draw from. And he does have like a little storybook intro, so maybe there's something in there I can kind of steal. See if anything seems fun. So the crack is spawned in a blood pool. Be drawing those little hearts. So that way. Draw a trailing bloodstain. Ooh, underneath his body. That's cool. Okay, so you have one also then? Welcome on in. That's a good idea. Yeah, I do remember that from the little story hook. That's a good idea. So I have built this boy. I've also built the king, which I need to gap fill. He's got some pretty awful like gaps to fill. And I've built a few of the narrative sculpts so far. So I built the berserker, the monster hunter one that's super cute with the kitty cat. And then I want to get the smog singers together. The instructions were not on the website, so decided to not do that on stream so I don't goof them up. But that's what I've got built of mine so far. Oh, you got the King Before Gambler's Chest. Yeah. Are they the same one? They should be. Yeah. I don't remember... Because that was like the naked bundle, right? Where you could get some of them early. I think those are plastic. If it is, it's the same, yeah. For those who are wondering what I'm talking about, the naked bundle is just the miniatures. It didn't come with any gameplay stuff. But you could get some of the miniatures early. So that's what I'm talking about. So there's a chance to get the king, I think the nightmare ram, a few of those miniatures that aren't coming out for a little bit. Because they're still gameplay testing some of those minis. Banda, hello, how are you? With Kingdom Death, you never know. It's very on brand. I love the name for it, but but that's what that is if you're wondering what I'm talking about. It was just, you get the models naked. No other game stuff with it. I was screaming naked bundle at the top of my lungs in fury. Yeah, and it was just a cool way to offer for those who wanted the new minis. Don't care that you don't have game content just yet. Just want them. It was usually on their Black Friday sale though. How are things here? I've got a finger crocodile, so we're doing pretty well. How are you? Glad doing alright. Yeah, we're just cruising along in this guy. He's a lot of just shading and now highlighting fingers. So that's going to be a lot of our day today. I think I'm just going to go until I can't anymore. And then I'll switch over to the salamanders for the rest of my day. So thank you everyone for coming to check it out. If you are a Kingdom Death fan, I did do an unboxing of my Gambler's Chest. And that is here on YouTube. You can check it out. I guess I have to do the YouTube thing. If you're enjoying the stream and want to help me out, a like, a comment, all that good stuff helps me out, so thank you. Smash the bell, etc., etc. Yeah, I was telling chat that we are over halfway to getting our memberships and emotes and all that good stuff. And almost halfway to partner, so we're cruising right along here on the YouTubes. My main platform is Twitch. It's actually right there in the chat right there. So if you want to catch us during the rest of the week, we're over on Twitch. That is kind of my main platform, but trying to grow our little YouTube over here. And do more on YouTube. I want to do some different videos and things. This Gambler's just going to be a one and done thing. I regret missing it, but I'm a little bored with the core box. It'll come later. I don't know when. Because I think at Gen Con you were able to actually put in like a pre-order for it. So I don't know when it will come to the store because the Kickstarter people are still getting theirs. But you should be able to later. Alright, he's starting to come together. I feel like I'm missing something a little bit. There's one thing I haven't, like, done yet. That's what it feels like. It may just be a matter of having to do more of this. What does everyone else have planned for today? I know a lot of people working today. Any other fun plans, chat? If I can get all the salamander stuff done, I'll be Baldur's Gating again tonight. Get back to that and play some. It was kind of nice having a night off from it last night. I think I needed it. I think I'm a little under 30 hours in, so not as much as some others have put in, but still a fair amount of time. Work. Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe trying to play Cosmic Bill Sisterhood. That is today. I did pre-order it, so I'll have it. When am I gonna play it? Dang it. Smushed in between Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, Cosmic Bill Sisterhood, Sea of Stars is coming. I need more hours in the day, chat. I've got to go adult and go to the DIY store. I'm gonna see if I can retrieve some gaming bits on the way back though. Nice. Sounds like a good plan to me. Gotta bounce to a work meeting. Sounds good. We'll be here for a bit. Armored Core 6, yep. I don't think I'll be picking up Armored Core, but I'm excited to watch someone else play it. It seems like it's gonna be real good. I just think I will be dog shit at it, so I'll let someone else handle it. It's all the flight. I'm never very good at that in games. I have a very hard time with it. My brain can't process it. I'll leave it to the pros, I think, this time. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be really good. What games are we looking forward to, chat? I kind of want to do a Starfield stream, maybe here on YouTube. Unfortunately, gaming kind of tanks my numbers on Twitch, but here on YouTube we can kind of do whatever we want, which is nice. Without having to worry about sponsor numbers and stuff. Alright, we're getting there. I kind of want to do... I kind of want to start his mouth. I think we're going to go more red for it. I think we'll still bring in the purple to shade it, but we're going to do red to break it up a bit. So let me get that. I guess I can get the purple over here too. Okay, let's do that. And we'll go Nagaroth. I think Warframe is going to have another content update soon. It's my go-to game. I've heard so many good things about Warframe. Scott used to play it, and I would watch him. It's not for me, but it's really cool to see what they do with that free game. Like, there's so much stuff they do. Like, the support from the devs is pretty amazing. Yeah, I think this will work. Look at this derpy boy. I love his silly face so much. Get his little teeth here in a minute. But yeah, it's a real good year for gaming. So many amazing games just on top of each other at this point. Reached that point in the gaming generation for consoles. Everyone's just going full tilt. It's good to see. Also really interesting looking at like the support for like Warframe and things versus like Diablo and them continuing to shoot themselves in the foot. It's just interesting. Guess, does anyone have any hobby questions? This would be a good time. Anyone working on anything that we can help with? Otherwise, I'll keep cruising on my gator. Just found out Hatchet Man does not have posable arms. Go to the rescue. Oops. Now you know. A lot of painting inside other bits today between the faces and between the fingers. Now getting in his little mouth. Where does one acquire useful hobby hands to replace defective hands with? So I can value add, not value wreck minis. Waste of mine? I'm gonna bonk you. Your Eldar look great. You are value adding. Plus, we have a new friend to join soon, so it's all good. Your pretty Eldar, my pretty Eldar, join forces to wreck your brother. To absolutely whoop up on your brother. It's the best. Not questions. I've been considering making some custom Warcry terrain, taking some nicer pics, short videos, try and compile into a tubes content. Seeing as I have no idea, I started to paint all my army needed minis, that is. It's a cool idea. I know a lot of people like those kind of showcase type stuff. I said go for it. I'll just rely on Super Glue Senpai to improve minis. Oh, waste night. Your minis are pretty. We've seen them. You can't hide from us. Can't hide from us. I keep missing bits. Sorry. This probably looks awful on camera because I'm having to change him to like every different position, but I need it all to be red. Oh. Pretty sure I have to trade hands with the robot devil. And he took them back. That's right. Our Eldar formed together. For chaos, which is exactly what Wasted Mind is here for anyway. It's perfect. Alright, there's that. Let's get some of our purple in the pink. I kind of just want like this view to look good by the end of today. Wait, my Eldar, a new Slanesh, no! You've already bought. Let me just remind you that you did in fact buy this. So it's only a matter of time, Wasted Mind. Is that what happens when two avatars of Cain kiss? They are in love. Gosh darn it. Hold on. There. GW pots, please. Please. It's just all chaos all the way down now. All chaos. But purple chaos. So it's okay. So it's okay. Alright, just put this in here, see what we think. Because it's easy to fix if we don't like it. I think it'll work. So flip it in here. Just kind of essentially making a wash, but thinning the paint down to a glaze. Give a little bit more depth to our pink. And I'll use it in the mouth as well. Keep everything consistent. I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. I read everything out. We gave Waste of Mine plenty of crap for buying games. Can't think of any questions. I need to apply what I know now, but you know, mental blocks and all that, that's fair. That's fair. I just figured while it's a little quieter in here. It was a good time for hobby questions. Things we're thinking about. It's different rebuilding over here on YouTube. I'm used to a very, very chatty chat on Twitch. We're still building over here. So, you have a question. What do you have? I'm scared, but what do you have? How many fingers is the crocodile holding up? Scott, welcome back. Oh, everybody says no, Will. Sorry. You were too slow. Too slow. Scott, what do you think of my crocodile? He's getting more and more horrific as we go, which is always the goal. Always the goal. How many subs do I have to gift on twitch.tv/Nikki Coles to dispel the Ludba curse? I mean, I have a number in mind. I don't think you're gonna like my number, though. I don't think you're gonna like my number. Looking crocky, thanks. Thanks. This isn't a race you want to get involved in. Remember how Lucius turned out. Scott's custodians may have to wait. Oh no, now it's an arms race of Ludba. Absolute arms race of Ludba. Hey Nikki, what does your stream do? Well, well, the longer they wait, the higher the chance of anime girls on the tanks. Things to think about, decisions to be made. No. Look at this absolute unit of a beast. Oh, and a weird alligator. Thank you. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. This is my finger crocodile. We're trying to get basically to where I can throw him on TikTok later. I don't think we'll quite make it. But trying to get him horrific from this angle so I can get a picture. What are you up to? Looking swole, thank you. My arms hurt really bad, so I appreciate it. I went full gym bro yesterday, Live Madness, and said, you know what? If I want that tattoo, and the tattoo means that my arm has to look good, we're only gonna do arms. And now I'm in pain. But I want it. So that's what I'm doing. At least for now. Wait, someone says, it sounds like a win for everyone but Will. Nikki gets subs to not Ludba, more subs to Ludba, and the tanks get Azure Lane waifus. Pog champ. Have I mentioned how tall your eyes are looking? How absolutely hench your muscles have been appearing lately? Thank you. I have, yes, the tallest eyes and the tallest biceps. That's right. You gotta go adult. Sounds good, Earbright. I hope that you do find your way to the game shop as well. We'll see you later. Bye-byes for now. Amazing. I'm fighting my wet palate. Sorry, chat. Taking a bit. Okay, here we go. Disgustingly yoked. Shirt bustingly buff. That's cool. We're still doing a pinup on Sunday, but I mean, keep going. I'll take. Keep going, please. But we're still painting a pinup on Sunday. Yep. Yep. Going to flattery is a last resort. Normally it works, but this sub Sunday is already paid for, so unfortunately. Unfortunately. I mean, it does get you in a better spot for the next one, though. True facts. I absolutely accept flattery and bribes. People are like, be the bigger person. No. I do accept flattery and bribes. Wasted mind over there drinking definitely not steroids protein shakes. He can join me on the creatine wagon here. Your luscious mane of hair consults Cassidy for compliments. Healthy and recently washed. Thank you. Did you hear that? I am recently washed. Methinks Cassidy set you up. Thank you. Thank you, Cass. What would Cassidy like to see for subs today? Have you put back a glass of raw egg yolk yet? Not yet, no. No. We're not to that state yet. Now, if we get too far and I still don't have my tattoo, we may be there, but not yet. Your nails are lovely, and your fingers look like I could crush diamonds into fine powder, while retaining your dainty feminine appearance. Delicate yet dangerous. Thank you. I will remember this all while I'm painting our pinup this weekend. Thank you. Thank you. My powers have the my fingers have the power to also paint pinups. Multi-talented. A little bit of purple on his face. Okay, we're getting there. He's starting to come together. Dang nabbit! Did you get a whole Azurlane mural on your back? Why get one waifu when you can get all the waifus? Wait, or Live Madness is thinking. Flails and whales. It's only fair. I'm getting my husband on my arm. It's only fair. Plus, it'd be cool. Alright, the purple's making a big difference. I like it. Just pick your favorite 6, your go-to fleet. Yeah, throw them all on there. Ludwig Court adds its first Dung Queen this Sunday. That's right. Very excited. If anyone is newer to the community and would like to watch King Death Pinup, we'll be on Twitch on Sunday painting that pinup. I'm pretty excited. She's not on my desk right now, or I would show her off. The art is, though. Look at the art. We'll be painting this lovely. So I've got to figure out colors and all that here in the next couple days. But we'll be painting her on Sunday. Please to come check out. Yeah, the purple's adding a lot. I like that a lot more. Okay, cool. We're still not there yet, but it looks better. Alright, I guess we gotta get back to... We gotta figure out his eye color, too. If we stick with, like, the white, like, off... kind of cream off-white, we could go yellow. I don't know if that would work quite so well with. I guess with the purple it still would. What do you think, chat? We've got eyes all the way down here. Gotta decide a color. I don't think red's gonna work. Green or orange? We could go almost like orange to yellow. I'm thinking yellow just because it plays off the purple really nicely and it would be creepy. I'm kind of leaning that route. I'm gonna think on it. Colors aren't my thing. That's fair. An orange to yellow might work. Especially if we, if I do the Nikki thing and we keep adding more purple. It would work pretty well. Shading purple just works so nicely. It's helping out a lot of contrast too, which is nice. Same, I'm colorblind, so to take color advice from me. No, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I am undecided myself, so thank you. He needs something creepy, but I don't quite know how I want to do it just yet. More of the blessed color, that's right. Needs something. Welcome back, Jazzy. I need a little stretch break because my arms are... Oh no. The latte's gone. Alright. Client claims we haven't done work in 4 months, so that's neat. Oh. Did you have proof to show that you have in fact done work, or not so much? Alright, gonna blend in a little bit our river shading. We in fact have commits, I figured. You'd have something. Eyes all the way down. Are they tall eyes? I mean, obviously not as tall as mine. I'm pretty tall. Obviously not as tall as mine. Cassie says, and I quote, I want to see Nikki paint happy animals that don't look like they just crawled out of Satan's booty hole or maybe Star Trek. This is the two options. Not booty hole animals and Star Trek. Okay, I'll keep that under consideration. Trying to think if I even have animals that, just looking at my Tyranids, that's clearly not it. I guess dragons would be the closest I have. I guess Seraphon? Say Monster Hunter, maybe, depending on the monster. I guess Seraphon would be the next closest thing I can come up with. Which I do want to get back to. And we will have the commission as soon as I get the, tomorrow's plan after the Salamanders is to get the Seraphon color matched. I think I've got the Troglodon. It's the little warriors that are going to take a little bit more work. And I need to get one worked up to make sure it's good to go. And then we'll have Seraphon back on stream. The scheme is essentially like a molten. So it's got like kind of the magma oranges, but then you get the blue scales. So it's been a few steps, and that's why we haven't seen them on stream just yet. It's like I get all those steps in order so they look right. Slam really owes you those thumbs back at some point. I mean, he's really busy. I don't know when Slam's gonna be able to give you the thumbs back. You might be thumbless for a while if he can't make it to stream. He can use always becoming Dr. Slam, that's right. We're here to support Dr. Slam. He's killing it at the moment. Very proud of our Slam. But then he has to reattach. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Whether he'll do that is another question, but I think that's fair. The workaround is naming your baby Snatcher Mini Spock or Picard. Yeah, what if I just name the horrible nightmare monsters after Star Trek? Would that work? Or a pinup. You guys ready to paint Spock on Sunday? What if we just do that? I'm 90% sure he won't give them back. That seems a little low, but yeah. As long as you know that. As long as you know that. See, Jesse's on board for it. I think it would work nicely. I really want to pick an eye color. It's like if we just go Crocodile, it's just like brown, isn't it? I guess theirs go into yellow. Should we try yellow, chat? Just to do on the front ones here. Excuse me. Let's try it and see what we think. Let's try some yellow. I keep looking at the Discord like people are going to be chatting over there and like, we're all here. Thank you everyone for coming and hang out today. I really appreciate it. I know that it is very different than Twitch, but like we mentioned earlier, watch hours go up. It's going really well, so thank you everyone. Thank you to everyone who joins in for the live streams, who's watching the VODs during the week. It makes a big difference, so thank you everyone. She could put me in a Vulcan death grip. Ay. I'd want to wait for someone to be an actual doctor before they try attaching body parts, even though it's a different kind of doctor. I think Slam could still manage it, though. I would trust Slam. You know what? Yellow may actually be pretty good. I kind of dig that. That's really creepy. That's really creepy. Right, says, I think I got that primer color matched good enough. After putting primer directly on my wet palette sponge without paper. Oops. Oops. He will, in fact, be a doctor of chickens. And cows. He sent me something he was working on with cows. I don't know exactly what I was looking at, but it had something to do with cows. I like yellow, and by like, I mean it's awful. I think this is gonna work. Yeah. I think it's gonna work. It's, I think it's the right degree of horrific I was looking for. He won't be a human doctor. He is a PhD doctor, not medical doctor. So, about your thumbs. I'm sorry. He's a jolly fellow, isn't he? Isn't he? Oh, I like this yellow. Yeah, I'll go with it. We had a good run. I can 3D print some replacements. True. Don't have to be thumbless. True, true. Doctor of Bread Protein Slam. That's our slam. That's our slam. Slam will be the guy in emergency when someone asks, is there a doctor here? And you just see him. That's when we hide. Alright. So I think yellow eyes looking good there. I dig it. We should probably keep working on mouth so I can get the teeth started. So let's do that. I'm gonna pick out... what kind of red do we go? Do we go Mephiston? Or brighter red? I feel like brighter red is probably the way to go. So we're not dipping into pinks. Let's go that and that. And we have Rakarth out for teeth. I thought I did. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's hiding. Those eyes are even worse now I notice how many there are. Yeah. Yeah. We made a good choice, chat. Made a good choice. I think we'll do another highlight of a brighter yellow and then put the little dot in the center there. But we'll let that dry first. Work on the mouth. I think we'll have good enough to throw on TikTok here by the end of stream. Which is exactly what I wanted. Speaking of, thank you, bot. If you'd like to follow me over on TikTok, I posted the things that I have built for Gambler's Chest up there today. I've also got more coming to Instagram. I'm really behind on Instagram, but more coming there. Every time I turn him to look at me, it just makes me laugh. Oh, beautiful derpy boy. Those eyes are creepy AF. Could you close them, please? I am terribly sorry, chat, but now you have to look at them the rest of stream. Terribly sorry. It just gets better and better for me. I love it. I love working on Kingdom Death. It doesn't get the same love as, like, Warhammer on socials, but the reactions I do get, way more fun. No, they have to look as the rest of stream. Little finger crocodile says, hi guys. Just warn me beforehand if I work on Gorm. I know, Gorm's gonna be a rough one. If we do bring him on. I mean, you'll also have to work on Gorm, so... I don't know what you're preparing for that, but you also have one to work on now. See how much higher the engagement is for proper GW sculpt? Yep. It's, as someone who likes to paint lots of things, it's very frustrating sometimes. Because I would love to paint some more Malifaux. Kingdom Death on Instagram does very well. And occasionally on Twitter it'll take off. I'd say Kingdom Death's in a better spot because of the... I don't know, the shock value, I guess, of some of them. Whether it's creepy or pinup. Tends to help it out. But it is frustrating being a content creator that works on different things. Because you just know it's never going to do as well as your Warhammer stuff. And that kind of blows. Because I'd love to support some smaller streamers. Or smaller creators. Or like miniature creators. But it's tough. Yes, I have assembled him, but he's hiding in a box where I don't have to look at him. He can't hide forever. Can't hide forever. Creepy, horny, or both, yeah. So like Kingdom Death gets some engagement from that. Or like more than when I post Malifaux, for example. But it is annoying having to keep that in mind when you're planning content and what to bring to stream. And like I've got the Bushido minis I picked up at Adepticon. I think I have to do a YouTube stream because it's not going to do well on Twitch. Or a YouTube video maybe. It just doesn't bring the views. I'll have the core people here, who are, it doesn't matter what we paint, but people just wandering around, probably not going to get those. So yeah. Sorry, I know. If you've been in this community a while, you've heard me complain about this, but... Okay, I think the plan with this little tongue is I'm going to add some, like, shine lines a bit later. But for now, we're just going to go with the teeth. Core, that's right. I would say, yeah, everyone in this YouTube chat is a core person. You'll be here, no matter what we do. But catching new people, it's gotta be Warhammer. And even within then, it usually has to be 40k. 40k is the big draw. But yeah, just content creator things. Are you enjoying doing some more edited content? I think I will. I think it takes me a little bit. I think it's tough because the part that I like about doing content is the being able to reply back and forth like we're doing right now. So I think once I get used to it, I'll enjoy it more. It's very different. Shine lines, like resin to make it slimy. I was gonna say kind of like we did, well, this is forever ago now. We had the Limbo division where she had the like latex. But I probably would do a hard coat over that too. A shiny coat. But yeah, make it look slimy. Are you calling? No, I'm saying core people good. I'm complimenting you. Shakespeare's in 300 Age of Sigmar models, yeah. So even within content for Warhammer, it's mostly 40k that gets the views. Just how it goes. Just how it goes. Dabbing on the non-core, that's right. Tab on. But yeah, it's just different, and job relies on knowing content things. Obviously, if this was just hobby, I would paint whatever, but not how it works. Doesn't have the immediate interaction like stream has, yeah. And that's what I kind of fell in love with streaming, was it feels like you can just hang out and paint all day together. So it's different, but I like that YouTube gives me a little more freedom as far as if we want to play a game one day. If I want to take a vacation, I can schedule my stuff out. I don't like that I have to be live constantly. Which is basically the only time you really grow on Twitch, is while you're live. So it's different, but I think I will like it, yeah. I mean, I always liked when we would do Patreon stuff. I just have, unfortunately, not had a whole lot of time for Patreon just yet with commissions and switching software. But I always like working on that too, so. Stream is kind of thankless in that respect. Yeah, it's not great for growth. Basically, to grow Twitch, you have to be doing things on other platforms, whether that is social media, YouTube, other things, a blog, etc. Then of course, as I played the Batman Minis games for the first time in like 6 years last Saturday, and now I'll be sitting here browsing the app in Miniature Market. Is that the Night Games game, or a different one? Or Night Models? I don't remember what they're... I've painted a few of those, and they're really fun to paint. I don't know anything about the game, though. I like the chill hobby streams. It's so relaxing. Thank you for coming to relax with us. I appreciate that. But yeah, you guys know. Figuring out with Twitch not really being top dog anymore. Just figuring out where we need to put some time in. That's all. I still love Twitch. It allowed me to do this full time, so I just want them to, you know, pay us a little better. Help us grow a little bit more. All right. I'm getting there. Yelp. I mean, it must be good if you're sitting there looking at the yeah. Twitch do better. Just even a nicer split would go a long way, and it just doesn't seem like we're gonna get it. So that's okay. We'll do what we can to keep growing. We have our answer. Time to do what we need to do. Sounds like you have a great support network and someone else at home that really trusts you and wants you to see. I know. Imagine. Imagine. Sunfire says, I really like first edition. Second edition was Garbo. Third edition added objective decks. Really changed the game. Now it's super duper good. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about the game. So I didn't even know they were several editions in. Sadie's pretty cool. She's pretty supportive, yeah. Did it get worse or just has it gotten better? It's we're future-proofing. It's essentially what it is. There's just more and more people entering the space for streaming, and so it hasn't gotten worse. It's about the same. But until they kind of realize that creators are the reason you're making any money. Until they get to that point. Just making sure that we're all set. Because if Twitch just decides to super shoot itself in the foot one day, and I'm not built up anywhere else, then that means I'm back to corporate world at that point. So making sure that that's not the case. That I can build a platform somewhere else just in case. Diversify, diversify, diversify. I want Nikki to lose a jorb. That's... If I didn't have commissions, yeah, I wouldn't be doing this full time, so. But I would like more of it to be Twitch. Or YouTube. Super thankful I'm not dependent on social media at all. Yeah. It's a rocky ride right now. Between Twitter just imploding and streaming space is changing quite a bit. Let's work on those creepy eyeballs a little bit more. I should take the door and yell out, so let's try that. Corporate Nikki Office. Have you heard about this game called Warhammer? I'm just setting up a new streaming place in my cube. Keeps buying lotto tickets one day. One day. Okay. Oh, there's 2 more eyeballs we completely missed, chat. Sorry, I don't mean to deprive you of creepy eyeballs. But there's more of them in here. My bad. Now he can look at you from the top as well. Perfect. Perfect. Corporate Nikki. Oh, look at this finger crocodile. Corporate world not ready for self-employed Nikki. Corporate world not ready. Speaking of corporate, I'm free to enact engines upon this backpack that I have to fill. Glad you're free for the day. These held messages are not clear at all. See, I don't even see them. I don't even think I see them on my YouTube. It's like literally only the mods get them. Because normally, like on Twitch, if I happen to catch it before you guys, I can just lean over and accept or deny. Here, I don't even see them. I don't like that. Maybe I need to look into that. When you use NFL Prime, do you primer black and then use inks for gray-white? Yes. Do you continue with gray-white primer? So I hate white primer. I do black and then the gray and white over it as paints. White primer gets really, really chalky. And I really don't like the finish that it gives. So I just do the inks or a paint over the black primer. Look at this elephant baby with weird stuff all over it. Do you want to talk about Dragon Ball with me? Turn it around on them. I'm not stuck here with corporate. Corporate's stuck here with me. That's right. And then I was fired. What's your favorite white to use for Zenithal? So inks are really nice. The other one I like to use, and I was pausing, I like to use Reaper Pure White. It's a really nice white to work with. The Monument Hobbies white is also really nice to work with. So those two I would recommend, depending on if you like Reaper or Monument Hobbies. But also white ink is very nice to use. So I can recommend all of those pretty easily. Look, I'm just so got my PowerPoint is just like which anime you should watch this season. They're like, where are the forecast numbers? I'm like, yes, after this. yes. I need to discuss this now. You can't keep 7 Dragon Balls in your cubicle. 1 was fine. But you need all 7. White primer and airbrush. Yeah, white primer is rough in the airbrush. Yeah, we'll avoid that as much as I can. Yeah, someone will steal them. Exactly, that's what we learned. Basically the entire plot of the show. I have to pull a Bulma and do the silly wishes, so no one can use them for harm. Obviously. Oh wait, we were gonna do the door in yellow. Hold on. I wanna use this too. That's, yeah, Scott picked up the Hero Quest expansion. There are Dragon Balls in it. There's 4 of them. We don't know what they're actually for, but there are actually Dragon Balls in it. I happen to have 2 different brands of white ink. The Reaper you suggested is Vallejo Game Color, and a couple from Citadel. Citadel white paint tends to become cottage cheese, so I don't normally recommend it. If you have it though, you can obviously try it. I wouldn't recommend it for if anyone else says the same question. Those others should be good though. I do like cottage cheese, but not as a paint, turns out. Okay. Next little ring of yellow, and then we'll do the black dot. So creepy. I love this little boy. Look at his little face. Look at his horrific face. Citadel white is chalk moistened by tears of hobbies. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Do not recommend. There are very few paints that I just straight up don't recommend. I don't recommend any Citadel white paints. Closest I get is Ulthuan Gray, and it still can gunk up on me, depending on how I store it, so. Alright, there we go. That's all we needed. Now, black dot. Probably a little shiny on the eye as well, and then we're good to go. We looking super cute, super horrific. Love him. It just makes me smile. Alright. I think he's ready for our next corporate meeting. Those are so much worse with pupils. I love him. Alright, next little layer of realism. A little bit of white. If I find one that's not clogged. He looks like he's high on acid. Perfect. We did it. Mission accomplished. I need my paint pokey. Mission accomplished. Oh, come on. I don't even need much paint. There we go. Am I a monster for just biting chunks out of my string cheese instead of stringing it? I like to string it, personally, but... As long as you're not doing it with the Kit Kats. That's the one that bothers me. You break apart the Kit Kat. String cheese. I could give or take. Yes, you are. Oh, well. Definitive from the chat. There we go. Here's our Z boy. I do with Kit Kats to annoy my wife. I hate it. I hate it. I'm with her. I also call dibs on the right Twix and it makes my wife angry. That was the dumbest ad campaign. I'm so ready for them to move on. Alright. Now we're done. Yeah. Now we got eyeballs. Now I'm happy with that. My horrific baby. Maybe Panda doesn't deserve thumbs. Yeah. If you're just gonna bite into Kit Kats, you don't get your thumbs back. Eats string cheese like a barbarian. Just think what else he would do if he had thumbs. Shake my head. Eats Kit Kats like a psychopath. You don't eat either of those things? You don't like Kit Kats? I used to eat a lot of string cheese. I haven't gotten it here lately. But that's another good for the old diet. Some easy healthy fats. Some easy protein. See, Decker, welcome in to your self-portrait. How are you today? Look how far we've made it today. Look how derpy he is. I love him. See, that's what we're talking about, Scott. Scott also a psychopath. Confirmed. Yeah, pretty sure. That's just... If you ever have to, like, go to the clinic for a diagnosis, they just hand you a Kit Kat bar and they, like, eat it. If they just take the big old chomp, we know. We know. For any coming in, I'm just doing a wash on all of his teeth. We'll do a highlight after that. Basically, you're gonna work from this down, I think, because that's the easiest for me to kind of see progress on. Good for the TikToks. Get some good progress. Did anyone try the blueberry muffin Kit Kats? They were so good. I don't think I saw those. I think I normally have to go to like a candy store to get some of those like special ones. I don't normally see them at the store. I think the fanciest our like grocery store gets is the mint ones, which I don't think I see the fancy ones anywhere else. Why waste my time breaking it apart for smaller bites when I can take one bigger bite of tasty chocolate crunch? Okay, Mr. Potato Ratio. It's the ratio. You need the crunch to chocolate ratio. Which is good with 1 bar, not 5, you monster. Oh, yeah, the Kit Kat Chunky, those are good. The white chocolate Kit Kats were so good. I'm not big on white chocolate. They were alright, though. The Japanese ones. I kind of want to do, because some of them will do the, like, boxes that you can get with all the different flavors. I kind of want to get one. Just try a whole bunch of them. I don't trust any of Scott's culinary takes since I heard about the dry turkey sandwich. Absolutely fair. Okay, I was gonna do the teeth, but they need to dry some more. I love him. I just love him. John, welcome in. How are you? Biscoff Chunky as well. That sounds so good. Excuse me. How are you today? Look at my beautiful boy. I'm gonna be really sad when I have to chop him up to make gear. But until then, he's really cool. Are you gonna do his toenails? That's a good question. Probably later. When I don't have to hold on to him. Yeah. I was looking at, we should probably start, oh, the hands here too. I haven't done anything there. How can you do this and have sauceless sandos? Let's see, when I was at Square Enix, people would bring back funky Japanese flavors. My favorite was the green. That's the one I want to try. I've heard that one's really good. Okay, maybe I do get a box of the ones to try. Agu. He's amazing. Thank you. He's my beautiful boy. I don't have any of the other Kingdom Death stuff. We've built a few of the beasties and a few of the narrative sculpts, but decided to start in with him today. Let's go ahead and start shading the fingers. I know we did a lot of shading earlier, but that's kind of, if we wanted photos from here for socials, the hands are kind of the next thing, so. The green tea Kit Kats? Okay. At the very least, I want to try and find those then. At the very least. Wet bread? Yuck. Moist bread? Bust. Sauce doesn't make it wet. Like, wet bread would be the dipped Italian beef. That I agree. That is wet. Just normal sandwich? No. No. If our derpy face boy wants to point at something, do all the index fingers point at once? I think so, yeah. Imagine asking him for directions. I think so, yeah. He's like backs into position so he can point the way that he needs to. We need more purple is what we need. In we go. Are you throwing out badger level food takes again? Scott, how do you feel about cheesecake? It's a weird seeing your actual name, right? It's a little weird over here on YouTube. Bread should not be wet. Big disagree as a fan of dipped sandwiches. Big disagree. It's real good. I almost fainted when Nikki said it. We did find out there's a way you can change your username or your like nickname, but I don't think it stayed when someone did it. So I don't know the proper way to do it, I guess. But if anyone wanted to change it to match like Twitch or something, we can look into it. All right, let's work on these hands, and then that might be a good spot for today. The only exception to wet bread is bread pulls. Cheesecake is mid. You're mid. Got him. Got him. Cheesecake's so good. The bread isn't wet. The mayonnaise is. Oh. This is why I get to try new recipes for my lunches, chat. Because I have to deal with wet bread man. Pink streamer insulting chat. Whoops. Got a little bit of yellow in there. I'm paying attention. I was paying attention to chat. Who's trying to get me off. YouTube is unhinged and experimental, right? AK, real Nikki is here. No filter. No sponsors. No one is safe. You like mayo in your sandwiches. I like sandwiches with my mayo. We are not the same. Oh, I just looked up and saw the squish chat. It makes me sad. Okay, next time we'll get that sized right. I thought I had it right. I did not. Alright, cool. That stands out nicely against his belly, which is what I was hoping for. Only England team, which is decent. Wee. Is that World Cup stuff? Leaving food to head home. Feel free to drop all your terrible food takes while I'm gone. See you in a bit, Scott. See you in a bit. Food chat is safe again. I would literally be so skinny if I didn't like sauces. Half my calories are empty, tasty, saucy calories, yeah. It is interesting seeing how much some of them are. Like when we do Chick-fil-A. Try to cut out the Chick-fil-A sauce because it's ridiculous. The nice part is, with the diet, if you do like salsa or just like a hot sauce, you're pretty much set there. So that's been good. I've been adding hot sauce to basically everything. Like I can do buffalo sauces. That makes it very easy. I missed out on Leviathan Box High Fleet Om Nom Nom painting. I did a bunch of it. I kind of swapped off of it. Here's some of it. Here's my Screamer Killer. I got him off of his base because I'm trying to finish that, along with some of my other stuff. But yeah, we did the bulk of it. I basically did all the big stuff and then swapped other stuff. Because I'm a hobby butterfly. And then this came in. And so I have like a couple other things I'd like to finish, but they're probably so far down the list at this point that... Like at some point we'll probably do more, but probably not for a while. The annoying part is I kind of finished everything, but I haven't taken photos of anything. So I need to finish the basing and actually get photographs of them. Because I have none right now. We did all that work and I haven't photographed any of it. Because I'm dumb. Ah, thank you. Kingdom Death, I mean, I've been waiting 5 years for this box, so... Yeah, it's gonna be, a fair amount of Kingdom Death here for a bit. At least till I tackle the things I really was looking forward to. There are Tyranid VODs on YouTube. Yep, that's true. If you want to go back and either check out the painting or relive the painting, if you want some more Tyranid painting in your life. The VODs are all on here. Thank you again to everyone who's been rolling VODs, checking out the stream. We are working our way toward a YouTube partner. Numbers go up. So thank you everyone. I'll post another update here after the weekend when I get, basically that little screenshot I've been sharing. It takes 48 hours for that information to update. So once it updates again for after today's stream, I'll throw it in the Discord so you guys can see it. But it does help a lot, so thank you. Have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go paint minis. Throw on one of the VODs. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the chaos of past us. 5 years? Yeah, so I was a late backer. So, I think it would have been 6 or 7 if you were in the original Kickstarter. Obviously, COVID's in there as well. So that messed up a lot of things, since all the minis are made in China. But yeah, between COVID and he also kept adding things. So what I got for the money I put in is ridiculous. Because he kept adding new systems and new miniatures, and the scope creep was kind of nuts, but considering I didn't pay anymore, I just got more stuff. I was fine with that. But yeah, it's been a wait. But I think it's worth it. The everything. If you'd like to check out the unboxing, that's also here on YouTube. Everything in it's beautiful. Very happy with what was, I guess, the final product. Everything that's here now. Very happy with it. I think it was worth it. I got my 1.6 upgrade kit yesterday. The email said my rulebook shipped. Good, good. That's an understatement. I backed Fantasy Series, which is a big box of small minis. A year later, we backed second. That was 2018, 2019. 2021, I got the first box. Still reading about the second. I saw the reel of you getting the box. Your expressions were great. Thank you. Oh, I felt so dumb taking that. More YouTube faces getting ready. Should do a video of your entire Kingdom Death collection. I have to get the tub out? Is that what you're telling me? I have a tub where all the collectible stuff just goes until I can finally start it. Maybe. Maybe. Get the tub! Maybe. Alright. Man. Okay, he's finally starting to come together. There for a while, I wasn't sure. Now we're feeling happy with him. Let's do this. Let's get some teeth. And then I think that might be a good spot to wrap up. Baby boy, stay in my hand. Please. Wrap up and see if my delivery actually is on the porch and they just didn't knock. Sadie didn't go nuts, so I don't know if my package is sitting on the porch or not. He's looking creepy, derpy, and great all at the same time. Thank you. I am in love with him. I'm gonna feel really bad beating him to a pulp to get his gear. I'm gonna feel really bad. You say tub, we talking about a 1 gallon one or one you can lay in? I don't know what the size would be considered. It's a large storage tub. So probably closer to the actual tub. Yeah, it's a large plastic storage tub. I don't know how many gallons it would be, though. Off the top of my head. Alright, I'm gonna do one more highlight on the teeth, and then I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm hungry. Everyone else is talking chicken. I'm glad I have some chicken from last night that I can make a wrap with. Because that sounded really good earlier. I'm going to do that. With that buffalo sauce that I mentioned. Get little 0 carb tortilla. My chicken. Little buffalo sauce. Some lettuce. A little bit of ranch. That'll be my lunch. Anyone else got something yummy today? Lunch or dinner, because time zones. I just do PB&J again. Let's see, you can play COD for a few hours. Gonna need mindless time to help get rid of the headache. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoy. Hope it's a good day on there. Hope headache goes away. I might have a wet turkey sandwich. Sounds so gross. A little bit of ranch, yeah, a little bit. Not too many calories. I'll let you soak your sandwich in ranch. I can't. Alright, there's our boy. I dig it. Hey guys, I'm back! Those eyes! Perfect, we did it. That's exactly the reaction we were going for. He's coming along nicely. I love him. So, the plan. We will be back on Twitch on Sunday with Sub Sunday. Should we just make it like a full Kingdom Death Day? Work on him a little bit more? Work on her a little bit? I don't know. It'll either be him or I'll pick out a Warhammer project for the morning. And then we'll work on the lovely pinup the rest of the day. So that's the plan. Other than that, if you guys want to catch, I did an unboxing for my Gambler's Chest that's here on YouTube. Thank you again, everyone tuning in for YouTube for those watch hours. If you guys want to catch more of what we've been working on, there are the VODs here on stream, or on YouTube, sorry. We've had Emperor's Children. We had another stream where we were building these guys. So if you want to see how some of the kits come together, that is also up. I was trying to remember if I do the command for the bot to bring up our Discord as we're hanging out in between streams. So that is a little further up in the chat if you want to come catch us. And then socials. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. So you can catch us there. But yeah, thank you everyone. I will catch you guys in the Discord. And I will see you on Sunday for Sub Sunday. Thank you everyone. Bye-bye.